Alright, another Soul Supremacy beater box opening today. This box was $710 shipped, so $675 on the site. They actually are gonna do another drop, I believe, on the 30th, which is different than what they normally do because the 30th is a Monday, I think, and it's gonna be like early morning for Hawaii time. I think like 7 West Coast time, so 5 o'clock over here in the morning. So that's like the normal shoe time actually for releases in Hawaii. Anything that's on Sneakers app or dropped by Adidas and stuff like that usually comes out around that time. So not too bad, but a little bit different for Soul Supremacy. Might be because they're on a trip right now, actually in Hawaii, so that could be part of it. But yep, this box just came in $710, and first things first, everything has a shoe box it looks like in here, so that's good. I'm gonna count. Interesting. Okay, well, there's I can't even count how much shoes in here because it doesn't seem like there's that much. So this one is an Air Jordan Retro 10, size 10, right here. Let's take a look. This looks like a pair of NYCs. That is correct. Yep. So solid condition for the most part. You can take a look right here. Not a lot of toe box creasing. Bottoms look slightly dirty, not too dirty at all. Other shoe, oh, got the tags in here still too. Other shoe looks about the same. There's some slight creasing right here. You can kind of see it going over the top. But again, bottoms look pretty clean for the most part, so maybe try it on once. Yeah, not too bad. Good pair of shoes. NYCs actually still are on the shelves over here in Hawaii, so not a great shoe, but not a bad shoe. Definitely can sell this one. Size 10. Let's see. Next one out of the box. This one is a size 10.5. Jordan 9. Take a look right here. Alright. This one is a little bit worn too, I would say. The bottoms have some signs of wear, but like I said with the last one, for the most part it looks pretty clean. Nothing crazy over the toe box either. Insides look good. You can still see that sticker pretty much intact in there, so that's a good sign. Shoe horns in here too. Yeah, looks good. Other shoe looks about the same. Let me quickly glance over it. Yeah, not DS, but pretty close. And yeah, a little bit of sock lint in here. That's how you can tell. So that's 2, size 10.5. Alright, next one out, we got a Jordan 15 random, size 13. Oof. Definitely not a fan of 15s, but this shoe looks pretty solid. Again, not very beat for a beater box. A lot of the time these shoes aren't that beat, so that's good. Shoe looks pretty clean. You can see it over here. Not too sure what the market is for 15s. Not a big fan of 15s, so we'll see. Size 13 though. Put it up on the eBay auctions, and anything that's not on there, guys, make sure you email me. I don't put a lot of stuff on eBay just because it's super time consuming for me to take all the pictures, and I have a lot of shoes that I have to sell out, so most of the time my things go in GOAT or I sell them locally. But if it's not up there, there is a good chance that I still have the shoe, I just haven't listed it. So be sure to hit me up with an email. I've been doing a lot of transactions through PayPal invoice, so that would probably be the best route to go. Next one up, we got a kid's shoe, size 6.5 Y, Jordan 11. Boom, right here. And ooh, I want to say it is dead stock, and I'm pretty sure it is. Like most of the kid shoes that they give you, most of the time it's dead stock, so you can take a look. There's a little bit of yellowing on the bottoms because it's an older shoe, but that's to be expected. You can see it right there too. No signs of wear and stuff though. Receipt is still in here. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, it looks like they bought 2 pairs of the same shoe, so retail was 110 for these. Not sure what the going rate is for kids shoes, so 110 for any kid shoe is kind of crazy as it is. So second one's in here as well. I want to say, oh, maybe from the same person, another size 6.5Y, 11. These ones are tuxedos though, and these ones have been worn. So yeah, 6.5Y. This could be a girlfriend shoe or a bae shoe is what kids call it these days. Yeah, not a lot of toe box creasing. Looks pretty good over here. Bottom's a little bit dirtied up, but yeah, pretty solid for a tuxedo. 6.5Y if anybody wants it. Looks pretty solid. This one has the receipt as well, so that's always good. 2 more shoes in this box, so I'll take out this one. This one is a LeBron 9, size 13. This box is kind of ripped up. You can see it over here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm assuming either this one or the last one in the box is the money shoe, because 7 shoes usually is a sign that one of them is pretty good. And let me open this up. It's kind of difficult to open because the box is so beat. And I don't know much about LeBrons, but I have no idea at all what colorway this is. I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. Like I said, I'm not an expert by any means in the shoe game, and I'm definitely not very savvy with LeBrons, but these look pretty clean. You can take a look over here. Not very dirty. Bottoms are pretty clean. Take a look at the toe box and stuff over here. So yeah, for the most part, it looks pretty good. No signs of very, very bad wear. People weren't balling in these or anything like that. Size 13 OG box, albeit a little bit beat up. So yep, got to do some research on these after. And I mean, I really could open the beater box beforehand and take a look at everything in advance and then give you guys the exact name and come off like I know everything about it, but it kind of ruins the fun out of the box, you know? I like opening it with you guys, that way kind of share that same level of excitement, whereas if I open it in advance and then do a video, it's just kind of bland. So that's why I do that, and I don't pretend like if I don't know the shoe name or anything like that, I'm not going to try to fake it or anything. I just don't know. But I'm learning with it, and I mean, if you guys watched my first video until now, came pretty far, so that is good. Okay, so last one in the box is a Jordan 11, size 10. This looks like a pair of 7210s, and I'm pretty sure it is. Yep, it is. So I'm going to assume that LeBron is a lot better than I think it is. These are worn, bottoms are dirtied, but other than that, shoe looks solid. The Jumpman in there is very clean still. Toe box is solid right here. Original box, good. And other shoe looks about the same. So just a little bit dirtied up on the bottoms. Other than that, super solid. And that is it. I mean, 7 shoes total for the most part, 2 kid shoes. I'm gonna assume that the LeBron is a pretty good shoe. I'm not sure what it is. Gonna look it up and then afterwards post that price in the description bar, but you gotta think that if it's on the bottom, it's gotta be one of the better shoes. So we'll see, because I know 7210s, these retail for about $220. Going rate on a used pair reliably is probably about $180, $190. So yeah, $710 box, not bad. 11s are super easy to sell, even if it's a kid size, so I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, another good beater box. No Dorenbeckers this time. But yeah, solid. Supremacy has been doing good with their beater boxes, and if you guys are interested in getting them, highly recommend following them on Twitter. They release their drop times and stuff on there. Generally, it's on a Friday, but like I said, this coming one will be on January 30th, 7 o'clock Western, West Coast time, and then 5 o'clock Hawaii. So be on the lookout for that. I think it's only 29 boxes they're dropping, so a limited amount, but definitely can make a come up on these guys. I have that video about how to sell a beater box. I'm going to be doing a couple more of those on how to specifically sell on each venue, because it can be a little bit intense and intimidating if you don't know what you're doing. Local meetups, it can be very different than what you're expecting. So might make a video on that, so be on the lookout for it. But if not, definitely coming up with another beater box next week. So yep, like and subscribe the video. Anything you guys want. You can comment me on the YouTube, but the best way to reach me is at untiedhawaii@gmail.com. Answer all your emails on there, and like I said, PayPal invoice is probably the best way we're gonna go about making transactions through email. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you next week for another beater box.